I'm joined by Viktor Churak, who's the Senior Vice President of IT at SoftServe, as well as our Chief Marketing Officer, Zeynep Ozdemir, who is essentially going to be talking to Viktor at this point in time. Zeynep, let me send it over to you.
Great.
Hi, everyone.
Thank you. Hi, Dar. Hello, everyone. Can't really see many of you, but really great to be here. I heard that you just heard from Nir Zuk on Zero Trust. That's usually a hard act to follow, but Viktor and I will do our best. I'm really excited to host Viktor here. Viktor and I have had several conversations before this session. Viktor, as Haidar said, leads the IT team at SoftServe. SoftServe is a digital consulting company globally present at the forefront of digital transformation, helping various organizations essentially build their future. So some of the services they provide actually come from fields of big data, Internet of Things, cloud computing, cybersecurity, DevOps, e-commerce, experience design, and healthcare. So I will start. I mean, we obviously have 15 minutes, and I just want to quickly note that if you have questions for Viktor, please feel free to start adding them to the chat room, because what's going to happen after our 15-minute conversation is that Viktor is going to jump into chat and start answering some of your questions. Okay, so obviously, Viktor, you are super close to how technology is evolving in enterprises worldwide. I'm actually really curious to hear from you and know more about what topics and themes are top of mind right now when it comes to digital transformation, and particularly appealing to your customers. Where are you seeing them addressing a lot of challenges? Where are you seeing them furthering their goals?
Yeah, thank you, Zeynep. As Zeynep said, I work for a large IT company, global IT company with more than 12,000 employees worldwide. They are hosted in more than 12 different countries, and we do have a headquarters in Austin, Texas. So, in fact, those 12,000 employees are engineers. A lot of engineers. We are quite an engineering company. So we do have thousands of software engineers, DevOps, quality control engineers. We do have a lot of architects, project managers, and business analysts. And we do provide a lot of innovation services to our customers, starting from the quite the mainstream ones like traditional software development to the cloud and DevOps services, big data analytics, and cybersecurity, which is probably one of the hottest topics nowadays. And our challenge is that having such a wide portfolio and such a huge number of people who are trying to improve the world and change the world sometimes, and help our customers to be faster. Because the speed of innovation, the speed is much more important nowadays than just thinking about a cost, right? And we do succeed, because only during the last year we grew 50%. So we hired 5,000 employees only during the last year. So it was the best year ever for our company. Normally we grew like 30% or so. Now it's 50. It's super cool. And at the same time, I would say that our NPS that we got from our customers quite huge. It's 72. I think it's quite enormous numbers on the market, because most of our customers love us. Why? Because we are very flexible. We are agile and flexible, and so we do need to have a very reliable framework, business framework to operate in. And yes, speaking about the hottest topics, probably except of the speed of innovation, speed of digital change, one of the hottest topics is security and compliance. So this is what we deliver successfully to a lot of our customers, hundreds of them worldwide. And we do have customers from Fortune 500. Also, we do provide our services to quite ambitious and new startups globally. Zeynep?
Yes. Yeah, so one of our starting points, obviously, in terms of our relationship and our partnership with you and Palo Alto Networks was very much in the cloud. I'm going to start there because that's where we've had a lot of experience together. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the key principles you deploy for how you secure the cloud for yourself and for your customers? What are some of the unique challenges of the cloud that you have seen from a security perspective? Again, you're securing yourself and your customers. So tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, right. This is a really great question because there are a lot of misconceptions about clouds. One misconception is that clouds is secure by default. In fact, it's not. It's far away from security. Of course, a lot of cloud providers, they do provide security services. They secure the infrastructure, physical infrastructure, but probably none of them provide security, out of the box. So it's up to you how to configure security properly, especially if you use a hyperscaler like Amazon AWS, like Microsoft Azure or Google GCP. So this is our focus as for today. Another thing is that when we found out our journey towards clouds many years ago, we found out one fact that immediately when you deploy the new AWS subscription, you would have hundreds and hundreds of critical incompliances immediately from the first day. And those vulnerabilities, those incompliances should be fixed as quickly as it is possible, because otherwise they can be used by bad guys and you could be hacked easily if you're not properly managing them. So you should have a reliable and flexible ecosystem of different tools that provide you some insights about the security on your clouds, but also even more important to have a reliable team of engineers who are 24/7 protecting your clouds against different attackers. And this is why you should have a DevSecOps teams. You should have SOC team in place. You should have all these pieces together so they work smoothly and properly. Yeah.
Okay, I did see a slide that was accidentally we went to, and I think there was some really interesting information there. I know that part of it is really around automation of certain capabilities, and I think automation is a very sort of vague and a word that's thrown around quite a bit. What is your definition of automation and security? And can you tell us a little bit more about how the framework that you mentioned just now is actually working in a little bit more detail? And maybe we can go to your next slide as well.
Yeah, absolutely. The second slide probably would explain to you what we actually built at SoftServe. So would you please switch to slide number 2? Yeah, thank you. So some time ago, we attended many sessions with Gartner. And we found out that having the one monolithic tool that meet all of our purpose is not the right approach for us. Because, it's much better to use best of the breed tools on the market to protect different levels of security and protect them properly. I think that small but very fancy tools that are available on the market would do their job much better than if you use some monolithic singular tool set from just one vendor. So this is our approach. This is what we chose. And also Gartner said that you can build wherever you need to meet your business purposes if you use right tools for this. And these tools should be well integrated. They should support APIs. They should be, of course, cloud-based, because the easiest thing that in the cloud is that cloud is totally software-defined. So a lot of things you can't do on-prem, you could do effectively in the cloud. So we build up our framework. By the way, internally we call it MAHO, or Managed Hosting Framework, but in fact it's not Managed Hosting, it's rather Managed Compliance or Managed Security Framework. And you might see this pyramid, which is based on different levels of protection. So we do use the best of the breed tools available on the market to protect each level. For example, we use Splunk and we use Prisma by Palo Alto to protect our infrastructure in the cloud. Also, we use a Twistlock to protect operations system, but by the way, it's part of Prisma as well. We use Tenable to scan our operational systems and application against different vulnerabilities that are appearing on the market every day. And recently, we have introduced into our managed hosting framework checkmarks and SonarQube that protects our source code, because we are a software development company. We should be 100% sure that our source code is safe before it's delivered to our customers. And what we do have now, so all these tools are well integrated into the solution based on other supporting tool sets like IT service management system, like MuleSoft Anypoint platform that implements the integrations, API integrations between those tool sets. And as a result, we do have a very simple, very fancy help desk tool for our engineers, for our DevOps and project managers. They can use to provision subscriptions in Amazon AWS or Google GCP or Azure by Microsoft in just a few clicks. So you are clicking, you pass through the simple workflow, and you got your environment almost immediately. Before that, it took like days or even weeks to get a secure environment in the cloud. Now it's a question of minutes or sometimes hours, because it depends on how the cloud operates. But normally, it's a question of minutes. And as we integrated all these tools within our framework, you have not just out-of-the-box newly provisioned environment, but it's secured. So we do provision our environments according to the NIST standard. Our environments don't have any critical issues. So it's compliant with NIST 800, PCI DSS, HIPAA, and ISO 27001. Also, the Tenable and Prisma provides our capability to perform regular vulnerability scans and reports for our DevSecOps engineers and SOC operation. And as a side effect, we do have the complete, comprehensive asset management of our assets in the cloud, which allows us to have a reliable and, I would say, comprehensive understanding of our costs in the cloud. It's fully automated now. And of course, like you said, people say that fool with a tool is just a fool, right? So we understand that, and we do have a reliable process beneath, and we do have a DevSecOps team and CISO team that helps our engineering departments to deliver their environment in the cloud in a very secure and efficient manner. Just a few numbers about our solution. So only as of now, we have more than 300 environments in AWS, in GCP, and Azure. And only during the Q4, it grew up to, we did have like plus 37 new environments fully protected in the cloud. And we do protect almost 50,000 assets in those three hyperscalers providers. And yeah, at the moment, the level of compliance is around 75. When we started, it was much, much lower. And I can tell you for sure, if you don't aware about this, if you don't scan your environments, the level of compliance would be like below 20 or so. So this is, I think for us is a huge change, digital change for our company, and also for our customers, because we are hosting these environments for our customers, not for ourselves. By the way, we started adopting this tool internally, and when we understood that it's reliable enough and provides a lot of value to our business, we told to our customers that now you can use it, now you can utilize this approach, and build up secure infrastructures in the cloud. Zainab?
Yes, that's very impressive. Thank you. I'm actually personally very interested in following up with you because I think there's more collaboration that we can have on this pyramid than what's already there, but that's for me and you. At this point, I just want to maybe ask a final question. What do you see next in your roadmap as what's the 2022 challenge that's top of mind for you and that you would like to tackle?
Yeah, I think that as we almost accomplished our approach with managed hosting, so our next step would be in data governance and access management, because data governance and access management is a part of each and every certification on the market. So if you wanted to implement ISO 27001, by the way, we are certified, our business is certified. So you would need proper data governance, you would need the proper access management. Just imagine, we grew 50% during the last year. So you can just imagine how many transactions did we have with our associates. And we need to have a reliable and fully automated tool set to track all of them. So this is a big challenge for us, a big opportunity. And we are already on the way on implementing it soon.
Fantastic. That's great guideline. I will stop here and thank you so much for this chat. I know you're going to jump to the chat room to answer any questions. And I hope everybody continues to have a very productive day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Zainab. Thank you for inviting me. Bye-bye. See you in the chat.
Thank you so much, Zainab, and thank you so much, Viktor, for that. That was really insightful. And some great numbers you shared with us earlier, Viktor, as well. So yes, it would be great if you could stay back on the chat. And Zainab, I know it was very early in the morning for you, so we really appreciate you joining us from California as well.